Welcome back to the Adventures of Wooden Plank. Sorry, King's Quest 3, and that joke's starting to get a bit stale, so I'll stop now. Anyway,
savvy.
I suppose.
No, Jova, you have to sign.
I guess we're homaging Treasure Island right now.
Guys,
okay, hold on. I have to explain this puzzle.
I guess you're becoming bored of the joke, but
yeah. Okay, I have to explain this puzzle. You saw all those. You saw those 3 different sized weights that appeared.
Yeah.
Well, basically, there's a bigger weight, a middle weight, and a smaller weight. So basically, the one we're looking at right now is the smaller weight. So basically, and if you happen to miss the 3 weights and you can really compare ourselves, you can just leave the area and come back, and they will appear again. So you can just watch them as many times as you want. So don't worry about that. Okay, so here's the tip for how to solve the puzzle.
Yeah, it's the standard. It's a common weight puzzle I've seen in a lot of Riddle magazine stuff.
Yep.
Heavy, Norm, and light will weigh against longevity.
Thank you, John. All right.
I don't see how I might.
We get it. Let's just try to ignore him.
How can I?
Honestly, mate, I really think you should just stop it with all the puns and whatnot.
Seriously, I'd rather have Jova voice this guy.
Oh, you mean Gwen?
Don't worry, Dwebs. When we get to King's Quest 6, it'll be what I already Benson, so we'll be safe.
Oh, thank God. Anyway.
Drinking game for this King's Quest run. Take a shot every time Pedro mentioned this.
Basically, yeah, you have to drink the specific potion that makes you either fat or skinny or normal, depending on which weight is in front of you.
No, that guy's playing our drinking game now.
So you're basically drinking beer.
He's playing our drinking game you just mentioned.
Sure, let's go with that. Okay, so and now we're back to normal, and we're just.
Has he got breasts?
No, Dwebs.
He has breasts. Oh my God!
I'm pretty sure they're pecs.
Yeah. No. Well, it's a Soul King grab. Of course, yeah, he needs to have packs.
Well, Dwebs. He's been constantly doing hard labor ever since he was a little kid. It's normal that he will have a good body. I think, at least. I mean, I'm not a specialist in that regard, but
the braces on the side
right.
Snap back.
I mean, I'm not a specialist, so don't quote me on that, but that's what I'm assuming.
Quote Pedro. So anyway, let's. Are you still a bit nervous? Oh no.
No, I was just checking which. Okay.
I thought you were gonna walk off the path and fall into the mud.
You can actually do that.
Okay.
It's a King's Quest game.
Yeah. It fell and plunges into the river Styx.
Let me guess. It's mud that's confused for quicksand.
Actually, it's a chasm, not mud. But yeah.
Yeah, I got a bit confused. I got this confused with the last screen.
Okay, so basically, we have to pay attention to what's written here because every single sentence in this paper is talking about a specific color. And we have to follow and each rock in this swamp is of a specific color. So basically, it's a color puzzle. We have to go for the order of the colors that's said in the paper. So a little quick edit to the part where I actually don't screw up. You might have noticed that.
You've got yourself into a sticky situation.
Indeed. So I was taking a quick look at the paper. Okay, so the first color is blue. After that and then it's red, if I remember correctly. Yeah, red. So basically I have to do this exact order as it is in the actual paper. Okay, so we're in the red one, which, yeah, to find yourself on endless sand like blood and yet bone dry. Yeah, blood, aka blood is red. And then to Lucius Field, which means
green?
Yeah, yellow, actually.
Oh. So wait, I keep thinking fields are green.
No, it's because it says Lucius Field with wheat. It says right at the end. Hold on.
Right.
Don't you mean luscious?
Luscious wheat, basically. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I apologize. I was called back for jobs questions. I'm back.
It's okay.
You said
waving grasses. Grasses growing tall.
Yeah.
Growing to the tops. Now it's green.
Yeah.
See?
Lucius. I mean, I know you like the Nolan Batman films, Pedro, but now you're starting to confuse Lucius Fox with King's Quest.
Well, Lucifer, Well, Lucius Fox isn't, you know, exclusive to just that universe.
No, it's not.
No, I thought.
Well,
I thought
he's
he was.
Morgan Freeman at the same time. How can anyone be Lucius?
I thought he was an invented character or something.
No, he's
Oh
not.
no! He's actually he's actually part of the original comic book universe as well.
You see, Libs. Even though there's quite a bit different to it, at its core, Batman Begins is kind of an adaptation of Frank Miller's Batman Year One. Like,
Wait, what?
It kind of. I mean, like for example, Gary Oldman was picked for playing, you know,
Commissioner Gordon.
For Commissioner Gordon, because he actually looks like Commissioner Gordon in Batman Year One, as you'll know. Like, in fact, Frank Miller's Gordon always looks like that. So he was cast not just because he was a great actor, but also because he looked the part.
Wasn't Batman Year One the one that had a cartoon with Bryan Cranston in it?
No, a comic book, Libs.
No, it had an adaptation with Bryan Cranston.
Oh,
in
is
there an animated film adaptation of Batman Year One?
Yes,
I think there is. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
And honestly, I couldn't finish it because the guy voicing Batman is awful.
Wait, it's not Kevin Conroy? Sacrilegious!
No, the guy they got was terrible.
Anywho, going back to what I was saying, but yeah, Pedro, I see where. Okay, I guess I see now where you were coming from. But I was wondering how the heck did talking about Lucius Fox lead into Batman Year One. Lucius Fox is in almost all universes of Batman.
I know. What I mean is there's an actual comic book inspiration for Batman Begins. So that's always.
And I was going to say to Luis, but he was thinking, the character originated from the movie and then got imported into the comics. No, Dweebs, you're confusing with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because that originated of a lot of characters, but then got migrated into the comics, like Agent Coulson or Happy Hogan.
Or the new Nick Fury.
Yeah, no, Nick Fury was based on the Ultimate counterpart.
The original, the Ultimate Nick Fury, from what I remember correctly, this design was actually based on Samuel L. Jackson.
It was made before the first appearance of Samuel L. Jackson.
And he agreed.
As Nick Fury.
He agreed to let them use his likeness on condition that he played Nick Fury in any films they made.
Oh, I know.
Yes. Because he's Samuel L. Jackson, he's awesome in that regard.
Anyway, allow me to explain this puzzle.
Comics, what I'm saying is he even made it to the mainstream universe. They made a Nick Fury Jr. fashioned after the Ultimate Fury for the stream.
What's this puzzle about?
Yeah, basically we cut all these. Basically, the sheet of paper says we have to go through Saren's Gate. Okay, and now we're looking at all the plates we picked up, and all of them had specific names of animals engraved in them. So basically, Saren's Gate. I know a letter puzzle when I see one, so we have to spell the word Saren. Rabbit. There we go. S-E-R.
No, choose the lizard.
A. And Newt, Pedro. Thank you. Okay.
Imagine if one of those possible options was making it spell Sarah.
Don't worry, Jova. Don't worry, Jova. We'll get to see what happens if you put in the wrong answer in the dev videos.
Oh, I know that. I was just wondering if if
you
there
will
were an
go
option
to
that
the
would make you
Dagobah
put Sarah.
system. There you will meet with Yoda.
Alright, plot. Okay.
Young? What the hell are you doing here?
This is some added plot, which ties back into King's Quest II, the remake.
I know, but he looks like Young from Final Fantasy IV.
He kinda does.
Basically, he's a pirate ghost who hid his treasure here.
Okay.
Does the thirst for treasure bring you here? Or stone?
Oh, I think it does. Right?
No, Jova, your pirate voice has to be more stereotypical, because the voices...
No, I was going for a Johnny Depp.
Jack Sparrow, yeah.
I know, but it has to be more stereotypical than that.
Oh, but Johnny Depp, I love Jack Sparrow.
I love him too.
How can you be more stereotypical than Johnny Depp? That's a big challenge on itself.
Not to mention the fact, by the way, I call every single voice of Jack Sparrow that we do in any Pirates of the Caribbean games, if need be.
Sure. Okay, so basically I have to prove myself in a trial to get his treasure, obviously.
Of course, it's in a King's Quest game if we don't do a trial.
Then a chance you shall have to claim it.
Wait,
You must defeat Sheng Long to stand a chance.
the guy who's voicing this guy is not Cory Barton, right?
No. All the voice actors in this game are either
No,
the
because
member.
it kinda sounded similar.
All the voice actors, all the people.
I'm sorry.
All the
You go
people,
first, Pedro.
all the people voicing this game are either members of the development team, like Christopher T. Warren, or people from the AGI forums who actually volunteered and auctioned to audition to be in their games.
Or they were John Bell.
Anywho, as I was
Or
saying,
John Bell,
Tio,
Yeah.
As I was saying, Tio, define similar to Cory Burton, a man
Jens
who's
Seed.
possibly...
Jens Seed.
Well, okay, but even still, the man's done so many voices.
Jens
So
Seed.
I guess I see your point.
The only Cory Burton one I think I've listened to is when he does his Christopher Lee impressions.
In the order of value lies.
Yeah, now that you mention it, Theo, yeah, I can definitely see he's trying to emulate a Cory Burton voice.
For these past 1,000 years.
Has Cory Burton ever done anything fan-made?
No, I'm pretty sure he didn't. No, don't bother, Joe. I'm pretty sure no famous voice actor worked on this game. There's no budget to
I
hire
know,
that.
I know. That's what I was wondering. Wow, they actually got someone that big in this? That would be astonishing.
But yeah, he does a great job in my opinion. So cool. Okay, so basically the point here is we have to pick these objects in order of importance. So there you go, there you go, Theo. They're actually doing it and confirmed.
Could you imagine if they called this
Obviously.
Cutthroat Island or something?
Consume it today, conceive it tomorrow, for the food and water.
Have any of you seen? Hold
Hold on with this. Let me just like.
I've forgotten the name now.
And the other one.
It is a magnificent jewel.
Okay, so we have to get in order of importance. So the first one will be food and water, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
The second, our second need would be.
Let me guess.
This place feels strange, as if pervaded by an unnatural presence.
Indeed.
Guess what? Jova.
Yeah.
No.
Guess what? Please complete the thought.
Okay, now we get tools.
Okay, because they're useful in order to gather resources.
And
Yes, I played Age of Empires, by the way. I know stuff.
Yep, Pedro.
Take it, and the worthless trinkets contain.
Don't you mean wisely?
You have. I'm guessing they didn't want to be obvious.
I suppose so.
Okay, so let's see what's
I think
in.
I might be a bit behind you. What's your time?
12:35.
Well,
Hey, look at that! Hey, look at that tail! Sounds a reference to King's Quest 6. Anyway, okay, so Teo, we're go to 13 minutes or something.
Sure.
What is this?
1302.
Okay.
I acquired
Hold on, I'll clue you in a moment.
days.
Sure.
Was a highway to begin a low life.
'Twas my way or the highway.
Click. Okay, so basically, we digged for this chest. We found a green gem, and he said "zounds." So basically, we don't know what this green gem will do right now, but we'll keep it. Second, we also found this black item that we don't know what it is. Even Saren here doesn't know what it is. He found it back in the days when he was still alive. So we'll see exactly what these two items are eventually. For now, let's just basically, I'm trying to show
Wow,
off
this
that.
picture is awfully square.
You put the gold
Is this how
coins
Square
in the
Enix
chest.
keeps their money?
Yes.
Square pockets of gold.
You know what, Dwibs? That's actually brilliant. Square keeps their money by pressing gold coins into square plates.
Farewell.
I mean, seriously, Final Fantasy XIV's making them that much money right now.
Okay, so there we go.
You've proved you're worth something.
They only care about the gold coins, so there's no need for us to tell them about the two items we got.
Just yet.
Into the boat. Move it.
After
Move
all,
it, get into the boat,
you spend
Rocky.
several more days as a cabin boy.
Okay, so we got the
I actually really love the voice I gave this guy. It really fits him.
Okay, we've gone to Treasure Island. What's next? Neverland?
How
Now,
about Cutthroat Island?
well, first of all, we're almost at Daventry, near Daventry. So when we get there, we're gonna basically plan an escape plan.
Have you guys even seen that film?
What?
What the-
Cutthroat Island.
I haven't heard
Can't
that.
remember it.
Cinematic Excrement did a review of that.
Oh.
Who's Cinematic Excrement?
If I recall, one of the minor contributors to that guy with the glasses.
Actually, no, he's not related.
No, he's not.
Mostly YouTube.
He's just your YouTuber partner, I think.
Okay.
But he's really good, though.
He's pretty good, actually.
He is. I like him, too. Anyway, let's do some work for the sake of keeping the pirates happy.
Sure.
You know, Gwendolyn, they say something about bad habits.
And a bottle of something very flat.
Oh, a pirate's life is a wonderful life, and this is getting a ring.
Could you imagine if they actually got this actor to try and do grunts? It'd sound like this.
Please, Dwips, he's boring enough. Please don't. Oh, very funny, Tio. All right, I got it.
What did you say, Tio?
Nothing, Dwips, don't worry. Also, I should note out that this pirate ship, which is clearly based on Victorian England / French pirates, sports Viking shields on his sides for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason, it's reminding me of the ship from Cloud Atlas.
I guess everyone's just sleeping down below deck.
Yeah.
What, does everyone have cabin fever or something?
Cabin fever!
Oh God, I love that. I love that movie.
I do too.
Did you see Cabin Fever 2?
Cabin. I got cabin fever. It's working down my brain. I got cabin fever. It's doing me insane.
Actually, we're referencing the Muppets Treasure Island film.
Oh, I was just saying, did you watch Cabin? Oh no,
yeah, I was thinking of that too. Actually,
there's actually a film called Cabin Fever.
Yes,
I have not seen that.
It's a sort of horror / flick,
and it got a sequel.
Basically, what I'm doing now is as Gio will probably notice, I'm trying to trigger the appearance of the rats, because in the original game there's rats in the ship's hold, and we can listen to them. But they appear randomly, so I kind of have to. So sometimes they appear, sometimes they don't. But
use the chaos control skip.
No, I don't. Don't worry. I won't spend much time doing it anyway. In fact, I'm about to go sleep anyway.
The beds look incredibly hard and uncomfortable.
Actually, no, I'm about to
talk
to them.
Narrator, I do what the fuck I want without your counsel.
A good scrubbing. Now get moving.
Okay, basically.
I just did that.
Yeah, I know, but apparently he wants me to do it more.
Couldn't you use the snake to bite him?
Which snake?
You have a snake in your possession, don't you?
A snake? What are you talking about?
When you were scrolling through the options with your mouse. It looked like you had a snake or something.
No, Joe. No, Dibs. That's our mop.
Oh.
See, that's
You're confusing with Mother Free.
Mop looks like a snake. That's a first I've ever heard that before.
Maybe it's made with snake skin. I don't know.
Okay, so basically scrubbing the deck because it says so. Again, we have to do what the we have to do what they tell us, otherwise we'll walk the plank.
What shall we do with the blind doctor? What shall we do?
It actually reminds me of Reason, where one of your main quests is to, mop the floor of the tavern a lot of times.
I've actually seen the video of someone walking the plank in this remake.
Alright, let's scrub the deck. What now?
You took your merry time. Go over to the captain's cabin and dust the shells.
Okay, now is where I trigger more plot right after. Basically, after cleaning the captain's room, I go to sleep and we'll get a cutscene.
Okay.
So yeah, get the dustpan and clean more.
Just like the old days at Manhattan House.
Yeah.
So really, nothing's changed.
Don't worry, Dibs. That's what
everything's
your
better
house
with pirates.
is moving now.
It's pirates. Everything's better with pirates.
It's survival.
Not everything.
Okay, so now that we're done, let's talk to him. Okay, you have anything? Oh, actually, he's not here anymore, so I guess I can go to sleep. There we go.
Okay.
Meanwhile.
Ooh.
Hey, Daventry seemed
Oh, hi,
better,
King
I
Graham.
guess.
There you are.
So here's Valenice from the
All
we
over
married
the
her in the,
castle.
in the second game.
It's Josh Man.
Yeah, Josh Mandel. But you'll notice he sounds different here. It's actually intentional. The director told him to sound older and kind of worn out because of all the years that the toll that.
What are you doing?
But as soon as he gets better, his voice sounds sounding like his King's Quest 2 voice. So don't worry about that. It's on purpose.
Watch my land fall into ruin while that winged abomination
You'll get
continues
younger?
its reign of terror.
No, he's not younger. It's just that basically.
Yeah, isn't it?
Okay.
It
So
might
it's
have
basically
mentioned-
sort of a broken spirit thing.
Yeah,
okay.
broken spirit thing. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. Thanks.
Broken-hearted.
Allowed it.
Basically, in order to spare the citizens and the rest of the land, the latest offering the dragon demanded was his daughter Rosella, aka Alexander's twin.
You know, it's kind of it's sad when a guy whose career is mostly game development can turn in a better acting performance than the guy actually playing the new main character.
As for your anguish,
Again, yeah, it's true. I totally agree with you this, but fortunately, that's not going to be the thing for King's Quest 6. So we can at least we can at least relish in that.
as you wish. But you must not let this destroy you. Daventry cannot afford to be without its king.
Lady, Daventry looks a bit out of order even with its king.
Only that he were
I know, but it's not like losing its king will make it better.
my beloved realm.
I know. Wait,
Make
wait,
it
wait.
worse, actually.
Although, so let me get this straight. So apparently he refused the dragon's demands to give his daughter Rosella, and now...
Basically, when the dragon first appeared and demands King Graham, being strong, refused to, bow to his whims. But the dragon, in order to convince him, burned the land, and he had no choice but to, So basically, King Graham is sacrificed. You might remember, Joe, that in one of the trials in the last game, we got established to King Graham's sense of morals, where he believes that even one's family must be sacrificed for the sake of honor and royal duties and shit. So basically, to save his subjects, King Graham decided to, and Rosella herself volunteered too. So basically, Rosella is sacrificing herself for her subjects. So yeah, Rosella is definitely a noble princess. I'll give her that.
Wow, a princess that actually does something worthwhile.
Actually, dude, she's the main character of the next game. So she definitely does. She's also one of the two main characters of the 7th game. Together with her mom. Yes, in King's Quest 7, Valenice will actually be a protagonist.
I've watched some King's Quest 7, and the art style looks kinda
Disney.
Yeah.
They went for a more Disney. Roberta Williams herself said in the behind-the-scenes videos that they definitely wanted to go for a more Disney style with that.
Have you seen this stuff we took off him? That kid carried some strange things.
Where do you think he got them, Froggy?
How should I know? I've heard tell a wizard lives in Ludor. The kid seemed eager to leave. He probably stole those things.
Well, half of them.
Yeah, actually.
Hey, look, he's found the magic map.
Seems like a map.
Another treasure map.
Don't think so. Seems like a map of Ludor to me. Look,
Let me say
there's
the
town
map.
where we made port.
Oh boy.
Whoa!
There he goes.
Wow, that's one way to use a gameplay mechanic.
Better get myself a chest with a lock on it when we reach Usperia.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah.
Well, I think he took the map with him.
And let me guess, you got thrown
Yeah,
into the...
again, the way the map works. Oh, actually, the rats appear here. There we go.
Did you get thrown into the... Did you get thrown into the brig?
This is where I sleep because,
Oh no, I thought you got thrown into the brig.
Anyway, what were you saying about the map, Pedro?
Those royal vessels once. They're like a maze below decks. Did you hear the pirates talking? They're thinking of bringing a cat on board. No, don't scare me like that.
we have to give them this, Dale. They're better rat voices than Roberta Williams in King's Quest 5.
Yes, indeed.
See, how did that work out?
In King's Quest 5, there's a point where we save a mouse, and the mouse is voiced by Roberta Williams, the creator of the series.
And let me guess, that didn't turn out very well.
She sounds a little too squeaky.
Those things are always
Okay, so Pedro, you're saying something about the map?
The way the magic map works is you get the map, you point to where you want to go, and you magically teleport there. Since he was pointing to the point where the port, he accidentally used the map without even knowing.
Good job learning the time travel map. He could have broken the game. Could have done all this in like a minute.
Alright, so now that the captain is nowhere to be seen, we can allow ourselves to get the items back. But for some reason I went back here. Wait a minute, am I gonna use the sleep powder now?
Or you're gonna put yourself to sleep.
Yeah, this is probably what I'm gonna do right now. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Basically,
this causes the game over.
You remember how I created this sleep powder thingy at Mananan's? Using his book?
Yes.
Well, now I'm going to use the sleep powder to put all the parts to sleep.
As your sleep spell takes effect, a silence descends over the ship.
There we go.
How did he not fall asleep?
Because it only works if you breathe the air.
I suppose it doesn't... Or maybe it doesn't work on the caster.
No. The way it works is you have to breathe the gas. I'm guessing he held his breath while doing it.
I need to breathe. I'm losing oxygen.
Too bad.
Okay, so now that everybody's asleep,
Why don't you go outside and take a breath of fresh air? Oh. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, now that everybody's asleep, we can safely take back our stuff. But, Pedro, maybe you should go get your stuff back first?
No, Pedro, what are you doing?
Wait a minute, I actually forgot what my thought process was here. What was I doing?
We have a bit of cargo we should be getting.
Abandoned ship.
Oh, actually, no, I already got it. Do I? Yeah, I do.
Abandon all ship.
What am I talking about? Yeah, actually, I already got it. For some reason, I thought I didn't get it. Anyway, yeah, transforming into an eagle again so we can escape.
Bye, suckers.
Wonder why we didn't just turn into an eagle to... Wonder why we didn't just turn into an eagle to get here anyway.
Because the spell only works for a minute of time, as you just saw, Joe. But we had to wait until we were near the coast of Daventry to do it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's been a while since we looked at that part, but yeah.
Anyway, in the next part, everybody, see you for the finale.
Yeah.
Oh, the finale?
Yeah, see ya.
All right.
Yeah.